and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another unboxing here on the 2 Count. I've spoken to a couple of my friends out there in Chicago, and I'm in a little bit of shock because this episode we will be unboxing Pro Wrestling Crate, which comes from Chicago, and yet a couple of my friends out there in Chicago did not get their crates yet. So a little bit surprised. Mine made it through DHL hell a little bit quicker, but excited to be able to bring it here for you on this episode of the 2 Count. Again, big congratulations to Ryan Barkin for absolutely monopolizing the crate space and saving us $100 a month on WrestleCrate USA and that Wrestling Cup. While both amazing crates, he's kind of limited the options. And so with that, we will be unboxing Pro Wrestling Crate here on the channel every month. We'll be unboxing Pro Wrestling Loot, and I am done with Slam Crate 150%. So again, kudos to Pro Wrestling Tees. They literally just took over the crate space. Good for you, brother. Outside of that, I'd like to give a shout out here to my boy Dave Duran. Be connecting with Dave on some episodes soon. If you saw the Pro Wrestling Loot unboxing, you saw there's been a lot going on. I'm moving houses. We're going to get more content coming to you consistently, but for the next couple weeks, things are going to be a little bit scarce right before WrestleMania season. Go figure. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to get into the unboxing, but before I do that, I ask you to please like this video, subscribe to the channel. We want you guys to kick out with us here on the 2 Count. So the theme of this month's Pro Wrestling Crate is, ironically, podcasters, as you listen to a podcast, and it is wrestlers that have podcasts. So some of the names that we saw advertised were Edge and Christian, the Major Brothers, Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, and then there's an exclusive shirt that has nothing to do with podcasts, but I guess Ryan just felt like doing whatever he wanted to do. So let's check out this edition of Pro Wrestling Crate. Did you guys take advantage of the March Madness sale? Would love to hear what you guys got. Let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of you guys ordered the Villain Club jacket. That should be coming soon. I got my shipping notification today. So let's see. As you guys know, always start with my t-shirts, but the theme of next month's crate is gone but not forgotten. So in this is Dusty Rhodes, Macho Man Randy Savage, Bam Bam Bigelow, the Ultimate Warrior, Big Van Vader, the British Bulldog, and one mystery wrestler. It was revealed online that that mystery wrestler is Adam Cole, baby. And since he's the only one that's alive to sign an autograph, got a pretty good feeling he's the autograph of the month. So if you have not subscribed for Pro Wrestling Crate yet next month, click the link in the description below. Sign up. You will not want to miss the autograph of the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole. So let's see what the first t-shirt of the month is. So this is awesome. Oh my God. I don't even need to see the rest. This may be the most incredible shirt. So if you're an 80s baby like myself, the tail end of the millennials, the Oregon Trail generation's finest, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was a movie for you. And we've got Edge and Christian's podcast, which totally reeks of awesomeness. And they're town traveling a little bit, buddy. We've got Bobby the Brain Heenan, Eddie Guerrero, Big Van Vader, Rowdy Roddy Piper in the telephone booth. This is absolutely incredible. My night is just made. This is probably now one of my new favorite shirts. This was one of my favorite movies in the 80s. Wait, is there someone in the moon too? Oh no, the moon's just normal. Anyway, this is fantastic. Now going up there, one of my favorite shirts of all time. Yep, that's right. All my Elite shirts, which I love to death. All of the probably 250 shirts that I have. This will now be one of the favorite in my collection. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Okay. You know, when I came to this month, I was a little bit suspect because, you know, I mean, there was no major, like, you got a lot of WWE stars, but I was, with podcast, I was a little bit skeptical about what they were going to do with that, but wow. All right, let's see what's next. And, oh my God. Wow. Ryan, you were born in the 1980s, sir. I could tell of that, or at least lived through it, because this one is also based off of an incredibly iconic movie, and it is light navy blue, folks. It is not a black one. It is the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast themed in Back to the Future. Wow. Okay. This is amazing. All right, this may be my favorite crate this year. It really might be. Even though I loved my Cody and my Young Buck shirt that came in that crate, just, wow, that was fantastic. All right, we've got a poster. Let's see who this poster is. Oh, this is going to go perfect in my new office. If you love the t-shirt, you've now got it for your wall. Can't beat that. I love it. Wow. All right. Next up, we have, what is this? It's like some sort of armband. It says Arama. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to check it out right now. Hold on. Oh, yes! So I was a little bit off there. It says Cabana-rama. It is a Colt Cabana headband. This is pretty awesome. I like it. Cool. Let's get my ear out from underneath it. So, Cabana-rama, thank you for this. I guess we could say the way that this headband works, we got another 80s type aisle. I know Colt actually wears this. But that said, I mean, it's very, very reminiscent Mr. Miyagi Dojo type thing. This is amazing. Awesome. All right, next item. I don't know if you guys have told. You've seen me unbox quite a few crates. I don't think I've ever been this excited by a crate. I'm really happy right now. All right, we've got our Micro Brawler of the month. And just in case you guys needed someone to do play-by-play on all of your Micro Brawler action, you have good old JR Jim Ross. Now, I had actually heard he might be the Brawler, and I was a little bit skeptical. Whoops, sorry about that. I was a little bit skeptical about this Brawler itself, but I kind of actually find it pretty cool. The legend himself, JR. All right. We have our pin of the month, which is XPac. I mean, I'm a big XPac fan. D-Generation X is making its way into the Hall of Fame. This is a great time to drop this. I'm hoping that I can at some point get Sean Waltman's autograph. I don't care if it says Sean Waltman. I don't care if it says Xbox 6, whatever, 1, 2, 3 kid. I don't care. I've been a big fan of this man for a long time. So I really like the pen. Now we have the DVD of the month, which is the Monday Night Wars debate featuring Eric Bischoff, Bruce Pritchard, hosted by the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the leader of the Alpha Club, Y2J, Chris Jericho. Two men who played integral roles on the battlefield were WCW's Bischoff and WWE's Bruce Pritchard. Both men served as guiding forces behind the creative direction of their respective companies and have a unique and different perspective on what it was like on the front lines of the most competitive period of the business. Chris Jericho sat down with two of the controversial wrestling minds to moderate a debate wait, we've asked Jericho to moderate a debate? That's going to be funny. And the results yielded some insight behind the thought process of the two ratings powerhouses. While some of this material has been covered before, it was interesting to hear the angles and stunts laid out in a point-counterpoint fashion. You can see on the stage, you've got Jericho, Pritchard, you've got Bischoff. This is a really cool DVD. Look, I love listening to Jericho talk, period. The guy's amazing. Bischoff, Pritchard, Jericho, this is gold. All right. Wait a minute. This can't be right. We have a second poster. So just in case you really liked the Major Figures Wrestling podcast, the Major Wrestling Figures podcast, you've got that poster as well. You guys are really setting me up for my office nicely, I gotta say. All right, now, last but certainly not least, the autograph of the month. Wait a minute, is there two? No, it's just really thick. The autograph of the month for this month. Oh, this is awesome. All right, it is Jerry the King Lawler. He's one that I always wanted and was missing from my collection. I mean, how can you not love the King? I would say there's probably a brief period in the 90s where, as a Bret Hart fan, I really disliked him. But that said, the man's a legend. So awesome to have Jerry Lawler in my collection. So let's very quickly run through the items in this month's Pro Wrestling Crate. And just so you guys know, I will show it to you right here. You've got the excellent t-shirt of Edge and Christian, the Back in Time Ryder and Hawkins t-shirt, the Jim Ross Micro Brawler figure. You've got the Colt Cabana Rama exclusive headband, the Jerry the King Lawler autographed 8x10, the Monday Night Wars DVD, XPac's collective pin, 2 bonus poster packs of the excellent and Back in Time, and of course I've already used it, but you've got 10% off your next Pro Wrestling Tees order. So let's go through these items one more time. I will show them to you before I bid you adieu. You've got Jerry the King Lawler's autograph. I mean, that's just amazing. Alright, you've got your Major Brothers Wrestling Figure Podcast with Matt Cardona, notice not Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers in the form of Back to the Future. I'm getting those framed. They're really cool. Alright, you've got the excellent poster of Edge and Christian. Whoa. Wild Stallions forever, bro. Wild Stallions forever. Alright, you've got the Colt Cabana Rama headband. You've got the Monday Night War debate. You've got good old JR, Boomer Sooner. You've got XPac's pin. You've got the Back to the Future t-shirt from the Major Brothers Wrestling Podcast. And last, but certainly not least, quite possibly one of my favorite t-shirts of all time, the excellent t-shirt. And that is it, folks. So thank you guys for joining me on yet another unboxing here on the 2 Count. It is always a pleasure to have you and chat with you. I look forward to getting back to the wrestling chat when I can, but I will always be here to bring you on the unboxing because, hey, I got to open it myself, right? So, again, I ask you guys to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We want you guys to kick out with us. Help us come back in a big way when we start producing our weekly AEW show, when we start doing some of the other shows that we're planning. And until next time, I bid you guys good night.